What is up, people? Grapefruit, too high, strong. It's basically, for Americans anyway, like squirt with a couple shots of vodka, maybe one shot, I don't know, it depends. I just finished Friday night working, and aside from some proofreading, I don't have to work for 2 weeks. So I'm planning to, more than 2 weeks, I'm planning to fly to the US on Monday and leave my wife here to take care of the cats. She was going to go. We tried to get her schedule fixed so she could go, and she couldn't, and she said just go. Basically, some people in my family aren't super healthy, so I try to go once a year. I'm healthy, I just get zits at inopportune times. Everyone. The elephant in the room. By the time that I get on the plane on Monday, that zit will have reached maturity, and it will not be pretty. That might even be a boy. I don't know. It's pretty serious stuff. Anywho, yeah, speaking of my flight, what I really should be doing right now to show my dedication, even though I haven't made a video for, I think, a month. Well, I have, but I haven't put them up because they're boring. Then this one will be, maybe not. I don't know. You can hear the cats meowing because they're all trying to be in the way, and I'm like, look, man, I gotta make a video. But they sound really sad and pathetic, so maybe I'll let them out. We'll see. What was I saying? Yeah, I need to be looking for my passport and my foreigner registration card thing, because I need those to travel. I don't know where either one is. I have ideas, mind you, but I don't actually know. I have some pickups here that I just kind of pulled out. I've got way more stuff that I could show, but why? I mean, like, my computer right now is sitting on this box, which says PS3, 360, Wii, PS2, PS1, GBA, games. Oh, I haven't shown those yet. Shooter magazines. View ga Gotoku bonus items. The amount of stuff that I buy, or have bought, things are maybe changing, I don't know, and I don't show is ridiculous. I'm not like, oh, I haven't shown this yet, I must show it. Well, I kind of am, but I'm just gonna stream consciousness. So things will be disjointed. That, what anniversary? Wow. 20th? 25th? 20th? I think 20th anniversary. PlayStation 4. They only made 1,000 in the world. I may or may not have bought one of those. In an actual store, like a physical store, like... yeah. I should do a video about that at some point, but I'm not opening it. Are you kidding me? At least not right now. It costs slightly more. Only slightly, literally only slightly more. And if you figure for inflation, really only slightly more than my original PS3 60 gigabyte cost. And when I realized that, I was just like, yoink. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. As long as I'm on about hardware. I also bought these. And cats. Which is right and which is left. They can make it a little easier to see. These are... I forget which one this is, but this is the... I forget what they're called. Oh, I have the box, actually. I'll go get it. These are meow meow. I had to take them off, they're hot. See, these. Oh, Wi-Fi no, Bluetooth, wireless headphones with the virtual 7.1 surround sound. And they can work with other stuff. They have a dongle. And that dongle has a input for earphone jack. So anyway, I'm happy with them. They have a thing called... What are you doing? Stop it. Bass impact, which basically is little vibrators for your ears. And you can adjust it so it goes boof, boof, and I have it turned down pretty low most of the time because it just gets to be too much. But it's a neat gimmick, I guess. So it's these, the Pulse Elite Edition wireless headset. I was thinking of either these or the other one that's a little newer. I went with these. I don't remember why. But I like these better. And I'm happy with them so far. I just used them. I was playing Rocket League. It's out of focus, whatever. Free on PlayStation Plus on PS4 until a couple days ago. It's you're in race cars and you're playing like soccer. It's awesome. It's like the best new arcade game I've played in a few years. Anyway, the last one, I always forget to mention this game in my videos. What's it called? It's the Little League World Series games. Those are awesome. It's really, really good arcade baseball. I played it on the PS3 and I bought it again on the Xbox 360 because I wanted to play through it again and get the achievements. And then I have it on the Wii as well. But if you like baseball stars, you don't like your sports games to be too serious like The Show, which is a great game, don't get me wrong, but it's just like so deep and involved. You just want to have some fun and be done with it, you know? I really recommend the Little League Baseball World Series. They came out at least a couple of years, and my computer's doing stuff. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, yeah, check those out. I definitely played the PS3 one quite a lot, so that one for sure I can recommend. I'm sweating because that's what I do. What else? Oh, I grabbed this from behind the TV. This is my Hori Real Arcade Pro V4 something kanji. It's not wireless, but the wire. But you wouldn't want it to be wireless because, you know, response times and all that. But this plays our PS4 and PS3 games. And that's kind of awesome because the PS3 can play PS3, PS2. Well, it depends on the PS3. Whatever. PS2 and PS1 games. Plus, like, Sega Genesis, TurboGrafx. So many different ones you can download. And then PS4, it just has a little switch. 4 and 3 here. It's got, I don't know, turbo and blah, blah, blah. It's even got a share button. So, I mean, it's proper. And it's Hori and it's awesome. And I got it for not very much money. I don't remember. Like $75 or $80, maybe $75. I think that's right. Really happy with it, with the box and everything. Which I don't know why I need a box for a controller or sticker, whatever thingy. But yeah. Also on PS4, I've been playing some of the archives games. I don't remember. I didn't bring my controller. But they have a series of arcade games, and they make it so you can add scan lines. It's basically like fancy emulation, you know, which you can do on your computer, but it's cool to have it on the PS4, and it has trophies and so like Gradius, and Terra Cresta, I think. I'm pretty much stick with the shooters, because I already own them anyway, but it's neat to have them in my console digitally so I can just blam. I'm trying to talk fast because I don't know where I'm going with all this, and yeah. Oh, so I was talking about how my computer's on top of this box and some of my stuff that I bought is in there and I'd like to show it. Another thing, MarkHorsburgh sent me a message saying, hey man, there's these games, I just thought you want to know about them because you have a complete PC engine CD shooter collection, and I'd already bought them, but it was really good of him to point that out. Have I drunk this since I poured it? I don't know. No. I have a drinking problem. I don't know if you can see, but I just poured it on my shirt. So yeah. If you chill out, I might let you out. What? Yeah, so I bought a couple, basically caravan shooters that came from within other games, and it's a pain in the ass to get to them. Like Tokimeki Memorial. There's no way I'm ever going to play that. And I forget where the other one comes from. My cats are really happy and well taken care of, so don't get any ideas about abuse. They're never, ever put in their cage, and that's why they don't like it. Pretty much they own the second floor of our house, which is the living room and the kitchen, so in the dining area, which is where we are now, obviously. What was I on about? Yeah, so those are in the box. Can't show them to you, but, or at least one of them. Whatever. So I bought a few of those repros because that's the only way I'm ever going to have a physical copy of those games that I could actually play. And it's fun. It's great that they're doing that. And I send emails back and forth with the main guy. He's like, oh yeah, sure, we'll just do it this way. Which address? Japan? You know, he remembers me, you know. So, at the Castlevania one coming, so I understand. I know these can all be emulated, and but I want to have a hoo-hee-ha-ha on my shelf. Speaking of hoo-hee-ha-has on shelves, and empty boxes, and full boxes, and boxes, and boxes, and boxes, my wife's mother and sister and 2 nephews are coming on Sunday to visit, and they'll be here for a few days. I'm leaving on Monday, so there's kind of overlap, which is good. I get to spend some time with them because I like them all so far. So we're doing some cleaning, obviously, but we keep it fairly clean. But we have 4 bedrooms in this house, and ours is the first floor. The third floor is 3 bedrooms. 2 of them are like closets right now. They're just full of my stuff, basically. The third one has got a lot of my stuff too, but it's, we use it as a guest room, and it's got a desk and stuff, so it's good. Anyway, I went and I looked at storage units here nearby. We have one. I gotta kind of watch them because if they get their head stuck out, then they can't get back in. I have to help them. I put boxes and books on the top of the cage to keep it from getting. There's like a cardboard roof kind of thing. Wow. Anyway, what? Yeah. It's $80 a month, and in the summertime it's not air conditioned, so stuff gets up to over 50 degrees Celsius. If you want to know how hot that is, it's really hot. Well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not putting my video games and even my books, my CDs, I have a lot of just media. I'm not putting it in there. It's not that bad. Stop your whining. So, oh, that was the sound of giving up. Oh. My cats, by the way, are 2 kilograms right now. So I'm talking about Celsius and kilograms, and if you don't like it, well, then you're too American. Look it up. Siri can tell you. So can, I don't know, Ms. Google or whatever it's called. Yeah, so, But I found something else. It's a long story, and whatever, I'm going to tell you now. For the price of a compact car, possibly used, I'm buying another house. Whoa! What? Yeah, in the countryside. It's about 30 years old. The thing is, it's in a kind of area that's just past a small city, so it's got access to all the stuff you need, but it's still in the mountains, kind of, but only literally 10 or 15 minutes into the city. And when I say city, I mean, I don't know, 500,000 people. I mean, that's big enough. Plenty. There's a really nice stream. You go over a bridge that's sort of set off, and you're surrounded by mountains. Maybe I won't probably put pictures here, but there will be an update. And it's always been like a second home. It's never been properly lived in, so it's got very little damage, wear and tear, whatever. The walls inside of that house are, in many cases, in better shape than the walls of this house, which is this house is a year old. We've lived in it for a year. So the thing is we can go there and have some time in the countryside. It's on the way to where her father lives my wife's father lives with her her family. It's on the way there, so that's kind of neat. I'm buying it. We're not buying it. I'm buying it. And my wife doesn't really like it, but we've talked about it and she's accepted it. It's happening. So it's essentially a man cave house. And I don't even know if she's ever going to go, because she grew up in the countryside, so she's not interested. She's only 30, and she's not at all into the idea of going to hang out in the woods. So she's, of course, welcome to come. I'm happy to have her there. But anyway, yeah, it was stupid cheap, like 15 grand. Okay, I'll just say it. And taxes are really low, and I'm able to insure it for not even $8 American a month. I can insure it for like fire and stuff because the frame is made of iron, I believe, so it's wicked sturdy. The house will outlive me, so, provided I don't do something or whatever, probably. So the downstairs is actually, our house now is what's called a 4 LDK, which is 4 rooms and then a living, dining, kitchen. This floor is the living, dining, kitchen. So it's all one big room, like a studio, kind of with the kitchen and the dining area, which is where I'm sitting, and then the living room. And you can obviously break it up how you like. This house is a 4DK, so the living room and the dining area there's no living room base. I mean, no, that's not true. There's a living room, but it counts as one of the rooms. So like the first floor has the living room, and then the big kitchen, so you can use that also as the dining room. And then the bathroom and stuff on the first floor. And then the second floor has 3 bedrooms. So it's smaller, obviously, than this house, but I won't even it's nuts how cheap it is. And it's because people don't want to live in the countryside, really. And because there's a glut of houses in Japan because the population is declining. And yeah. So the houses just sit there. What? And also the yen is weak right now. So all those things, the timing. And I'd always wanted to have like a countryside place to get away to where there's a garden, there's a backyard, and there's like a parking area for two. It's great. And it doesn't need paint or it basically needs pressure washed and it's good to go. So, and I'll pay some people to go in and do like a heavy cleaning and we're good to go. It takes about an hour, a little more than an hour to get there by car. But I mean, growing up for me, it took a half an hour to get to my school by bus. So it should have taken a half an hour by car, but when I drove it didn't take that long, usually. Except in the wintertime. Unless I hit deer, then it took a lot longer. My cats are stressing me out. Not usually, but at the moment, what's happening? Whatever. I talked about this. Let's put it that so we can get a nice angle. Oh, that's lovely. And put this over here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. In the shot, in the frame. Good stuff. All right. PlayStation boy. I'll show you some pickups. Maybe I'll think of some other stuff as I go. I found this game. Sorry for the noisy bags. And I don't remember what was going on at that point. I'm a stress shopper. I like to shop, but if I'm really stressed about something, I have it's not good. I don't recommend it. I have a tendency to go buy things. This is kind of nuts. Anyway, this is, and I actually haven't opened this since I bought it, a Kai Gai Bang copy of a game for the Neo Geo AES. It still has the Neo Geo, it's been open, but it still has the Neo Geo sticker on the side. It's Viewpoint, everyone. The shooter that people love or hate, because it's isometric. But I haven't bought any AES games for quite a long time, and certainly not shooters, and I wanted to have this. I just remembered, and I left it upstairs, so I'll have to take my word for it. I got Blazing Star for the MVS finally. Yay. Haven't tested it yet. Haven't tested this yet, because stuff's in boxes, and I'm gonna, once I get back from the US, I'm planning to move a lot of stuff to the house, because I want to make the rooms upstairs clean and nice and wonderful. One room will totally be a game room. And the other two rooms, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Probably have some books and stuff in there, but I'm okay with it now. It takes so much stress away from me. I'm a person who believes it's worth it to spend some money and dip into your savings a bit if it's going to take away years of stress. Literally, I think I'm going to live longer because of this, getting this house. The most stressful thing about it was just, dealing with my wife. Because I understand her concerns, but in the long run, what I was going to say earlier was that house, over the course of 20 years, ends up costing about the same as renting a storage unit would. And I just have too much stuff that I'm not ready to give up. Maybe it's a problem with me. I fully understand that. And I was thinking the other day, really, the difference between a hoarder and a collector? Yeah, sometimes it's mindset, because some people have garbage, but sometimes it's just not enough space. Because if you take a hoarder and you give that person loads of space, like a warehouse, eventually they're going to fill it up probably. And but that's kind of collecting too. But if you have enough space and it's all organized, and then someone comes and goes, wow, what an amazing collection. They still probably think you're over the top, and they might think of you, but not like in the hoarder's sense of the word, like the TV show. I'm a hoarder. I know it. I don't even have time to play games. But when I get focused on something, watches is another one. This watch, by the way, costs a lot of money. I think. And the band, it fits. I can get it on my wrist, but I forget how big now. Almost 9-inch wrists? I guess that's big. Because I have it on this second to last hole, and it's just I don't know. Give me a little bit longer band. When you spend this kind of money on a watch, especially with a leather band, because leather bands, they are leather, make it longer. But otherwise, I like the watch. Should I show you the watch? This is the Diesel. You'll call me a fool and you'll be right. I can't really. Diesel Swiss limited edition There are only 555 in the world that came out, and I'm not sure why I bought it, but I just really wanted it. So I bought it. Yeah, I'm nuts. Anyway, so I got Viewpoint. I didn't open it, I don't think, to show you, but here's the Neo Geo sticker. I mean, this is like over the last, I don't know how many months, too, because my videos are so erratic. But it's in super nice shape, and when he showed it to me at the store, see that? How nice that is? He opened it up, and I was like, what? No manual? Forget about it. You know, I thought that. I didn't say it. Well, the label, by the way, is pristine. Like, this was... Yeah, this is nice. Not a scratch, as far as I can tell. Sorry, turned up. I know, cats, but that's what you get for being nuts. And then it's got the manual underneath, so all was well. And it even has its little plastic bag. So, yay! I was really happy to get a new shoot 'em up for the AS. Oh, in protest. Now, probably just by trying to get out, actually. They, or he, one of them, has knocked over the food dish. That was that sound. But I usually do a pretty good job of not actually getting angry with the cats, because I understand they're cats. Like, they don't really know what's up. But sometimes, yeah, I have moments where it's like, okay, my patience is being tried here. And it makes me wonder if I really have it in me to be a father. Because I love kids, but man, day in, day out, constantly yammering, getting, like, I don't know if I could do it. That's why I think that it's good to have a team. I'm going to have some chips. These are mango curry flavored potato chips. Let's give them a try. I actually made a video last night of me tasting lemon mint flavored Pepsi. You just don't like the cage at all, huh? Should I try letting them out? They're going to want my chips. Hold on. A little longer. What's happening? And the video was really boring. I might put it up anyway, but it was really boring. Smells... Yeah, kind of smells like curry and mango a little bit. Wow. And they're made with coconut milk. These are kind of awesome. Wow. Yeah, I like getting some spice in the nasal cavity happening. Woo! Oh, okay. Recommend XO chips. Good stuff. Should send those to somebody. Emojo1990, your package went out today. You should know that because I emailed you with the picture of the cats on top. Took me forever. Got more to send, but I can't send them until I get back from the US. Key stuff I'm planning just to take with me. Spoiler. Hopefully I'll get to see him in Seattle. While I'm tasting stuff, these are UK flavored chips. UK is, as you can see, basically raw meat, usually. Well, now in Japan you get raw horse, but it used to be raw beef. Some people died because they ate it. It wasn't properly prepared or something, so they made it illegal. Anyway, raw egg, raw beef, mixed with some seaweed and some sauce and whatever. It's really good, and sesame oil is key. That's what these chips are supposed to taste like. So, set those aside, actually. Do some more other stuff. And then come back to it, just because variety. Star Trek, The Next Generation. Blu-ray set. It got cheap. It went cheap, and I pounced. My friend had been talking about it constantly. I own it on DVD because I love this show. I grew up. I watched it with my dad when I was younger. So it just, like, watching an episode reminds me of times we spent watching, because we didn't have a lot in common. And, yeah, so it's super compact. I'll try to show you, but, you know, cats. There, that's everything in there, really. I mean, there's loads of discs in there. 41, in fact. 176 episodes. And, so I own it on DVD and Blu-ray at the moment. And the cool thing is, this is the UK version. It has Japanese subtitles. Word. My wife maybe never going to watch it with me, but If she ever did want to, I could turn on the Japanese subtitles. So that's cool. We've been watching The Mentalist together. We like that. We're on season 3 now. 2? No, season 2 actually. Yeah, we like that a lot. Just anything I can find to do with my wife is good. Like the cats, obviously. We have so little in common. Which is one of the things that drew me to her, I think. Planning to go to Disneyland, Disney Sea, like in November. I'm so not into that. People in line. Just why? So I'm planning to take a PS Vita. And at Disney Sea in Japan, you can totally walk around drinking a beer. Which I intend to be doing the whole time. I don't know. I should be okay with roller coasters because I'm okay at roller coasters. Wings of War. I don't know why I just got it in my head that I wanted to have the PAL and the US and the Mega Drive Japanese versions of as many shoot 'em ups as I could get. I'm not gonna go too nuts, although most of the super expensive ones, except for Musha, are Japanese, and I have all those. So, yeah. Eventually, I'll probably do a case-by-case video of the Wings of War / Genogue games. This is my Genesis one, which I managed to get, I want to say off eBay. I'm not sure. Probably off eBay, and I've got it sent here to Japan. So, yay. So, there's that. And what else can I show you? Whatever's in this bag. Oh, I showed you that. Okay. Man, I'm kind of hungry. I think I'll open the chips now. 26 minutes. Huh. I'm sure, I'm 100% positive that there's stuff, what movie reference is that? That there's stuff I'm forgetting that I want to talk about, but yeah, we're doing well. My wife and I, well, we've kind of hit a respite phase, but we both finished Tomb Raider, the next-gen sort of reboot. Both loved it, and we're both trying to get all the trophies and 100% in the game, kinda, but we both sort of lack motivation. We're both really far into it, though. As far as the game goes, we're both over 80%. And yeah, I finished Far Cry as well, and I wanted to get those trophies, but just, there's too many other things to do, and this game, seriously, addictive? Hello? If it's not free now, it's worth whatever they're charging, up to $15. It's so good. Like, if you watch the IGN review, which I know people like to pan IGN, whatever. Pretty much the only complaint about the game is, well, it doesn't do this. Okay. But what it does so well. And the online is sometimes not that great, but like our ping here in Japan isn't good because there's not a Japanese version of it, I think. Anyway, raw beef and raw egg and seaweed and sesame oil and other stuff, something sweet sauce. UK chips, everyone. I think I got a hint of sesame oil on the us. Sniff. This actually kind of tastes like, wow, I'm impressed. These are both winners. Winners. The lemon mint Pepsi was okay. It wasn't awesome. It wasn't bad. It was okay. Like most of them. Oh, good. I really like cucumber Pepsi back when they have that. And it might look gross. I'm telling you, that is so dang good. I've lived in Japan for, I don't even know now, what, 15 years? 14 years, plus a year in Taiwan. It wasn't that adventurous when it came to food, but over time you just try things. And raw liver, so good. Oh my head. Again, it's the sesame oil. I hate liver cooked. I hate it because it's like sweet and like pasty and ugh, the texture, it's wrong. But raw liver with some nice, oh, come on. Some kind of bean, fava beans. Not Brett Favre. Nice fava beans, yes. Okay, I'll put the chips aside. So we have, I feel like there was more I was going to show you, but oh well. This, oh, is that my address? Yeah. I don't know what my wife did with the X-Acto knife, so I'm stuck with scissors, but I want to show you this, and I want to open it so that I can see it myself. This is an MSX game. And that's another one. I like the big old boxes for games. MSX certainly qualifies. I saw an X68000 Sharp, and I want it. Of course I want it. I'm me. Of course I want it, but there just comes a point where it's like, you know what? Is it really? I don't know. Like, it's an old computer. It's gonna go. It's gonna break. Then again, that's true of Famicom too, but it's a lot of money. I don't know anything enough about it other than it has excellent ports of a lot of shooters. But they're all really expensive, and that's some serious bubble wrap. So, how many layers? 1, 2, oh my head. This is like, this person gets a 5-star. Ow. I think I just cut myself on this review. I guess, I think remember, this is over the last, I don't know, couple months anyway. Even so, it's a lot of money. Think about all the stuff I've talked about in this video. So, you can, if my YouTube channel lasts long enough, you can watch me become destitute and sell off all my collection. Just try to get enough money to eat. Or not. If you want to know, I don't use all my money on myself. Believe it or not. I just don't have a YouTube channel talking about that. So, this is apparently, this is a quandary, is what this is. I don't know, I don't think the sliding is very good, but oh well. Maybe I'll just show it like this. This is R-Type for the MSX. It goes for about 150 bucks nowadays. I had it for less than that. The difference being, this one, yeah, he said it hasn't been open. I want to say it's maybe been open and the sticker is just still there, but it does kind of look like it's never been peeled off. So that's one of those things where I'm going to be like, no, Geo, what should I do? I understand that some people are on the camp of, games are meant to be played and you should open it and play it. I get that. But others say, come on, man. How many unopened versions of R-Type for the MSX are still out there? By opening it, you're taking it away from it. Like, just, yeah, this is a tough one. It still has a price tag. It says $6,900. Oh my head! I wish I would have gone for that. And I'm a little concerned. Actually, I should open it. This is one that I've been wanting for the MSX for a long time. Actually, ElectricAdventures, Tony, in Tasmania, recently showed this. He picked it up as well. And, you know, a lot of MSX games, the scrolling is just not smooth. And this is one of those games. But, having said that, it wasn't like a huge... Yeah, it's quite playable. And some of the patterns and stuff were a little different than the R-Types that I've played. So, I really want to play this. I love R-Type. So, and these MSX cases, the plastic doesn't age well. So it's really hard to find one that's not like really, I don't know if you'll, wavy like this. That's just normal. It's not damaged, that's just how they age. So, I mean, as for the ones, this is in really good shape. But because the plastic came down, like there's a tiny bit of wear there. And I don't know if I should open this. It does look like it. I can't tell. It hasn't been opened. I'll do some research. But anyway, I'll show it to you now. Check out Tony's, one of his latest videos. He puts them up a lot more regularly than I do. To see ElectricAdventures, to see his gameplay of this. It looks quite brutal, and I want to play it. So, and I have an MSX too, so it'll play a little better. And this price tag, I don't feel like that needs to stay on there. Yeah, I'm taking that off, but that sucks because somebody could have bought this, I don't know. I want to know when this was 6,900 yen, because that's like just a little more than 50 bucks, and I paid more than that. But I just felt like I need to have this in my MSX shooter collection, which is not bad. You know, I need the Laydox. That's the main thing on my sort of want list right now is both of the low docks. But I think I need an MSX2 Plus for that. Anyway, there you go. R-Type for the MSX. And I ate the chips. I showed you the stuff, and the cats are freaking out. So maybe I'll go get them. Let's go get the cats. There we go. Yay! Yeah, you got out of the cage. It's so wonderful. Oh, they're big. 2 kilos. These two each. Yeah. Hey. Wait. Bye-bye. 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 Make the video stop. Push a button. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Yeah. Ooh, okay. One thing I just remembered that I wanted to say about the country house. There's a fair chance that we may move to the States for some period of time. For example, if we have a child and he or she reaches like age 5 and just cannot speak English for whatever reason. Like in our house, I almost totally speak Japanese. But anyway, I think it's really important to have our kids grow up being bilingual. And yeah, I'm willing to make some pretty huge life decisions to try to foster that. Yeah, play with my controller. That's sweet. For example, right? Or if I had a really good job opportunity, stay away from R-Type. Right, so then we would move to the States and we would rent this house out. And we would actually make a profit because we could rent it for a lot more than we pay on the mortgage. Who cares? It's a video game channel, kind of. Okay, dude, you're like into everything. I forgot to show you this. Oh! Curtains! Woohoo! Anyway, so if that happened, if we moved to the States or somewhere and we're renting this house out, we could move all of our stuff into that country house, which is going to be bought and paid for, and keep it there. And, you know, have somebody check on it every every month or whatever. And then, yeah, this house would be empty so we could rent it out. So it's just a really good thing. And all of my friends that I talked to about this, you know, what do you think about this idea? Were like, that's a great idea. That's so cheap, blah, blah, blah. The only person who was like, dude, no, is somebody who spends no money. Like, I think he makes maybe a similar amount of money to me. And he just saves it. And I understand that. I get saving money. And I do save some. But the point is, like, enjoy your life. Because you might not be here tomorrow, right? And help people and share with people and be good and all that stuff. And sometimes don't be good. You know what I mean? But, like, the reason why it's okay for him, I think, is because he, for some reason, finds joy in being a miser. Like, in just squirreling it all away. And in not ever splashing out. Like, he uses the oldest phone I've ever seen. And he wears a watch from 1990. I can't explain it. Like, just, I'm probably the opposite extreme, to be fair. But, come on. So, his advice, I sort of was like, yeah, I could see why you would say that, because, you know, you're just wired differently. Anyway, it's good to have different voices in your life to give you perspective and hopefully some balance eventually. Why is it that cats like plastic bags so much and boxes? Like, seriously, this is a super potato bag. There's a cat in this bag. And he's super happy right now. Super potato happy. What's up, dude? You coming out? Say hi. Ow! He's having the best time. Alright, get back here. I gotta go. I'm sorry. Well, I won't say sorry. Anyway, this video was on. I hope that's okay. Thank you for watching. I reckon I'll put up some more videos in the US. Because I think that there will be, hey, it's Crutal, times when I don't have anything better to do. And yeah, I'm going back to my house in the US, and there's going to be a lot of boxes waiting for me. So, sure I'm forgetting something, but oh well. So, yeah. I suck as a person. Okay? I've acknowledged it, so you don't have to say it now. Bye, I love you.